Am I audible, everyone? Am I audible? Visible, everyone? Just a quick confirmation, please, from everybody's end. Whether I'm audible as well as visible. Am I audible, visible? Nani, Apurbo, Varshita, Ambika, Ishani, very good afternoon to everyone. I was facing some issue with the parallel streaming. I couldn't get the class started. I don't know why, but there was some issue, sir. Let me just check the YouTube once. Everybody can hear me, see me, right? Chalo then, let's start, sir. It's okay. It's okay now. So, here today we'll start with number system. Now, number system is a huge topic. Let me just say this upfront. Number system is not a topic which can be kind of completed in one class, couple of classes, 3 classes, or even a week. So, it will take us a significant number of days. Okay, it's a large topic. But again, what happened last year, what we saw, there has been a little shift in the questions that they are asking from number system. If you have noticed last year's papers or last year's PYQs, they have asked us so many questions on the basics, meaning on the definition of numbers based on that. So generally we used to skip this. We used to just know this because kind of we had to, and we used to go for the proper things, right? The proper number system parts where concepts are required. But again, they have shifted from that to asking questions based on simple definition. It's like a 10-second questions, meaning whether you know, if you know, you will be able to solve it within 10 seconds. But if you don't know, then it will be a little tricky for anyone to solve. That was the situation. That was the situation, right? So let's do one thing, sir. Let us start with that. Sir, Acha, first of all, if anybody wants to join the Telegram group, you can scan this. This is the link. Okay. I sent DPPs Vageda over here. Acha, coming to this. Sir, numbers, the classification. Numbers can be divided into two parts. One is called real numbers, sir. Another one is called, sir, imaginary numbers, iota. But please understand, this part is not in our syllabus. You don't need to deal with imaginary numbers. You just need to deal with the real numbers. Imaginary numbers, again, we all know I, root over of -1, called I, or the full name is iota. Again, we don't need anything, just to make sure. Whatever we'll deal with will be over here. Now, real numbers, sir, can be divided into two parts. One is called rational, another one is called irrational. Now, first of all, sir, what is a rational number, anyone? What exactly is a rational number? Again, today's class is going to be very light. First class for the new batch, very light class. So don't overthink. It's very simple class. Sir, what is a rational number, anyone? What is a rational number? What do we call a rational number? Sir, you will say rational number are those which can be written in the P by Q format. Now there are conditions. Conditions are P and Q both must be integers. It cannot be any number. And also Q should not be equal to 0, because nothing like should be like 0 should not be in the denominator. Right? So P by Q again, but problem is this is a very bookish definition. We know, most of us already know this, but let's understand it from an understanding point of view. Sir, if a number can be written something, some integer, something meaning some integer by something that is also an integer. Sir, this is your rational number. This is your rational number. Now please understand, I can write, let's say 3. 3 I can write as 3 by 1. Sir, P by Q, rational number. So let's take 2 by 4 or 2 by 5. Sir, P by Q, yes, a fraction, it's a rational number. But sir, the moment I see, sir, there is a number called root 5, sir. Now, can anyone tell me the value of root 5 or rather root 5Q, chota number? Let's take root 2, sir. Sir, what is the value of root 2? So you see, the value of root 2 is root 2. If you want exact value, root 2 can only be written as root 2. But approximate values we can get to. This is 1.414 and so on. But you see, this is not terminating this particular value. Somebody will say, sir, let's approximately take 1.4. He is also correct. So if you take 1.4, you see that is 14 by 10, sir. Some will say, no, no, sir, let's approximate till two places. So 141 by 100. That's also correct. Somebody will say, no, no, sir, let's approximate till three places. 1414 by 1000. And it can go on like this. It can go on depending on how many places you are taking. And you see, technically, nobody is incorrect. Technically, sir, nobody is incorrect. Right? But again, all the values are different. These are not right values. So these are all approximate values, closest to the actual value. But again, these are not value which is exactly equal to root 2. So please understand, root 2 is a number which you cannot write in any of this P by Q format. Root 2 is a number which you cannot write in this P by Q format, because if you want to write it, so it will be root 2 by 1. But please understand, in the P by Q format, P and Q both had to be integers. Root 2 is not an integer. Root 2 is root 2. So these type of numbers, you see, no matter how much we try, I cannot write this as something by something. So these are called your irrational numbers. These are called your irrational numbers, meaning those numbers which cannot be written in this P by Q format. In this P by Q format. Clear, everybody? Everybody clear, sir? Now again, you got so many questions from this. What they did, so this, like one number they have given. This is part of which number set? And they have given you four options. 2025 had a plethora of questions like that. Okay, almost every shift had a question or two from there. 10 seconds, that's all. Acha, this much 100% clear, sir? This much 100% clear, sir? Tell me, please. Is this clear 100% this much? The numbers clear, sir? Anybody having doubts? Otherwise, please tell me a quick yes or no. Please, a quick yes or no. Clear, right? Chalo. Next one, sir. Now, sir, coming back to rational numbers. So again, we did rational, irrational, irrational. Irrational meaning, you can also remember it like this. Irrational number meaning, it's also can be written as NTNRD. Meaning, so one is the thirds. This is non-terminating, non-repeating decimals. So it's not terminating, neither it is getting terminated or nor it is repeating. So NT and RDs are all irrational numbers. Now, sir, coming back to rationals. Now, under rational number, we need to remember a few sets of numbers, predominantly three, sir. What are those three? So, natural number, then, sir, the whole number, then the integer set. So, these things we need to remember. Please understand, all three comes under rational, meaning comes under real numbers. They will ask you questions like that as well. Sir, if I draw something like this, let's say I'm drawing a line like this, where this is 0, this is +1, +2, +3, +4, till this is plus infinite. This is going on. This is, sir, -1, -2, -3, -4. This is, sir, minus infinite, right? This is your number line. Now please understand, sir, if you start from 1 and take only the integers meaning only this 1, 2, 3, 4, these numbers, not the in between, because between 1 and 2 there are infinite number of numbers, all the decimals, fractions. I'm not considering those. I'm only taking 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. These are called, sir, natural numbers. Now you will say, sir, why natural? Please understand the definition goes like this. The numbers that we use for counting purposes. We don't really use 0. You see, counting always starts from 1. Or rather, I always give an example. Let's say you have gone to a shop to buy 5 kgs of rice. You ordered, please give me like 5 kgs of rice. Now the dukandar, the shopkeeper, in order to cross sell, he is saying, like, do you need any dal or something like that? So what you will say, sir? No, I don't need. Right? You won't say, give me 0 kgs of dal. Right? Meaning we don't use 0 for counting. It's absurd. So natural number, hence it starts only from 1. Now whole number is what, sir? Whole number is actually, the definition is very simple. All the natural numbers, whole number is all the natural numbers plus one number, which is this 0, sir. So remember, 0 is part of whole number but not natural number. And integers are what, sir? Integers are everything from minus infinite to plus infinite. All these numbers, not the in-between numbers. So all these are part of integer set. Clear, everyone? Very, very, very simple. Keep it simple, sir. Keep it simple. Clear? Acha, one disclaimer. It's like absolutely pouring out here in Kolkata, okay, like last 2-3 days. So if you face any internet or electricity issue, I don't know, I shouldn't actually, but if there is something, please wait for a couple of minutes. I'll be back as soon as possible. Just a disclaimer. Generally, it doesn't work like that, but still, I am facing a few like issues for the last couple of weeks because of this weather. Okay, Acha. This is done, sir. This is done, sir. Now, acha, before I move into prime numbers and stuff, let me just give you or show you some questions. Right? Sir, what I'll do, so you see, these type of questions were asked this year. You see, CGL 20th September 2025, last year's question. Again, a very, very, very simple question. Which of the following numbers is an integer but not a natural number? Can anyone tell me? There are some dogs barking. Which of the following numbers is an integer but not a natural number? Anyone, sir? I got my first answer from Sania, if I'm not wrong. Your name? Jyoti, Naresh, Anshu, Chayan, Arunima, uh, J. I don't know your name. Please, it's not your name. I'm quite certain. Acha. Not natural number, sir. 0 is an integer. Is integer, everything is part of integer. But sir, 0 is not part of natural number. That's your answer. You see, if you know, it's hardly a 10-second question. 10 seconds is also like kind of a stretch. Excuse me. Right? Next one, please, sir. Next one, please, sir. Again, I've not taken many of those questions because, sir, it doesn't make any sense. Right? Because we already have discussed this. Sir, now coming back to this. Next is, sir, prime numbers. Excuse me. Sir, can anyone tell me what is a prime number? Exact definition, sir. I need the exact definition, sir. What is a prime number? What is a prime number, sir? Prime number, it is defined many ways, but the best definition for understanding is any number if it has only two factors. You see the word only here, meaning it cannot have more, it cannot have less as well. Only two factors, that is a prime number, and those two factors are, one of the factors is 1, another is the number itself. This is your prime number, sir. Factors are 1 number, sir. Yes, absolutely. Both your answers are correct, Shiva and Anshu. Perfect. So please understand, if something like that happens, it is a prime number. Now, sir, if it is prime, it's gone, sir. Now, most of the other numbers generally have more than two factors. Meaning, sir, if I let's say take 10, sir, 10 can be written as 2 into 5. So, how many factors does it have, sir? Sir, 1 is always a factor of everything. Then 2, then 5, then 10. Right? So, there are 4 factors here. There are 4 factors over here. So, this particular number 10 is not a prime number. It will be called a composite number, sir. Meaning, sir, if a number has more than 2 factors, it's called a composite number. But, sir, there is only one number in the world for which we need to define something called a non-prime number. Non-prime number is what? Sir, a number which is not prime. But again, you will say, sir, if a number is not prime, it is bound to be composite. No, sir, there is one exception. Sir, 1 is a number which only has one factor. Please understand, sir. 1, the number itself has one factor, because you see 1 also 1, number itself is also 1. So it's actually one factor. So this is called neither prime nor composite. This is not a prime number, neither prime number nor a composite number. It's a non-prime number. There is only one. There is only one. There is no second number which shows this kind of a property. But sir, once we have learned prime, we must go for co-prime numbers as well. These are very simple. Co-prime numbers, for that you at least need two numbers. You need a set of numbers, right? So let's say, for example, if I have taken two numbers x and y, they will be called co-prime numbers if their HCF is always 1, sir. If their HCF is 1, then they are co-prime numbers, sir. Right? Meaning, for example, you see how to make co-prime sets. Sir, if you take one number as a prime number, another also prime, sir, it's a co-prime number or co-prime set. Now again, sir, if I take 7, it's a it's a prime number. With that, I take anything, it will always be a co-prime number, because the prime number always has only two factors, number itself and 1. So there is no chance I'll get my HCF greater than 1. And also remember over here, also remember again, chalo, let's take some more examples. 3 and 5 both are prime. But remember, sir, 2, or rather every 2 consecutive numbers are always co-prime, sir. Meaning you write any two numbers, 11, 12, 113, 114. Sir, whenever they are consecutive numbers, back to back, they are always co-prime sets, sir. They are always co-prime sets, sir. Clear, everybody? Clear, everyone? 100%. Tell me, everybody, if you have any doubts, any discussions, anything you want to have with me till whatever we have done till now. Because we'll move to questions now. Basic questions. This much clear, sir? Just a second. Done, 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 done. Chalo, chalo, chalo. Acha. Next one, sir. Acha. Questions. Now, what type of questions, sir? I've shown you one or two questions, and we will need to do basic number formation questions. Now, what do I mean by number formation questions? Sir, two-digit number, some square given, some cube given, some information around that given. So we need to find the number like that. Sir, a question like this. Sir, a gardener plants 1936 saplings in a garden such that there were as many rows of saplings as the columns. So they are asking the number of road plants or number of rows of plant was how much. So please understand, if I take x rows were there, so that means x columns were also there because as many rows as many columns. So both are equal. So total number will be, sir, x into x. Can I say this? Everyone, can I say this? So this is equal to 1936. So x square means, now x cannot be negative, so x will be root over of that, which is 44. Now, some of you might say, sir, I don't know why you are writing 44. मेरे को नहीं पता, sir. So for that, please understand, and anything ends in 5, na, you can calculate very easily. And it's very obvious that this is like 44 or 46. Because please understand, it's ending in 6. So 4 fours are 16, ends in 6. 6 6 are 36, that also ends in 6. So 45 is the middle number. Let's figure out. Anything ends in 5. 5 square, you write 25. 4 into the next number, that is 5. 4 5s are 20. So 2025 is the square of 45. So this is a smaller than the 1936 is smaller than 2025, meaning its square root must also be less than 45. That is only one possible answer, that is 44. So option number 2 is your correct answer, sir. Option number 2 is your correct answer. Now let me show you this. Why I have taken this. Just go a little. Sir, 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 sir. See, a very similar question was asked last year as well. 17th September shift. Right? You see the similar thing, just a little change. Square formation discovers that 16 trees are not included. So how many trees are included in the square formation? 4112 minus 16, sir. So this will be 4096, sir. Correct? 4096, if I'm not wrong. So meaning, sir, what was the number of trees in each row? So x rows, x columns, x square must be equal to total 4096. Acha, sir, if you don't know, this can be written as 2 to the power 12, sir. So x will be 2 to the power 6. 2 to the power 6 is nothing but 64, sir. That's your correct answer. Option number C. Option number C, sir. Yes. Ayush, which point, brother? I forgot. I oversaw your message. This question, the same questions. Is this clear, Ayush? Please feel free to ask. Feel absolutely free to ask. I missed your message, brother. This is how you go forward, sir. So there are square formation, meaning number of rows is equal to number of columns. That's why x and x square. Clear, everyone? Clear, everybody? Check it. Ayush, I need a response from you, brother. Simple question. Very, 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 very simple question. बताओ क्लियर है सर? इज दिस क्लियर एवरीवन? क्लियर, परफेक्ट. अच्छा, then sir we will move to some basic number based questions. Sir, starting with this, I'll give you a minute's time to solve this, everyone. Jaldi. I have actually forgotten to add something. Acha, guys, please do this and just give me a 1 second, everyone. Just give me 1 second, everyone. Just wait a second, huh? Yeah. So I've just imported another PDF. अरे वो वाला PDF कहाँ गया? So sorry. रुको. रुको sir. Just a second. Just a second once more. चलो. Now it's okay. Sir, this was the question, everyone. This was your question, right? Sir, a number is increased by this much and they have given you something. Achha, increased by 100 and the result becomes perfect square. Very good. The original number lies between two consecutive square numbers. Okay. 729 and 784. Find the original number, sir. Sir, please understand, find a number which is between 729 and 784, which when you increase will be a square number, will be a perfect square. Sir, what can that be? So for that, now find or try to figure out, sir, 800 something, because once I add 100 here, I'll get 800 something. So 800 something in square, can anyone tell me what is that number? So there is 29 square lying there. 29 square lies there, sir. We know 29 square is 841. So this number which will be in between them, 100 less than that. So this must be 741, sir. Find the original number, option number C. So you just needed to know the square of 29. That's all. That's all, brothers. Very, very, very simple. Achha. Sir, few more questions which I wanted to do. Sir, was these. So these all are PYQs, okay? All these are PYQs, sir. Questions from this year's paper all on definitions. Which of the following is false? every irrational number is real. So this is true, because under irrational number only you get, under real number only you get rational or irrational. Rational, irrational numbers are real. True, sir. Every integer is rational. True, sir. Every integer is irrational. This C is your answer, sir. This is your false statement. Clear? Very simple. Very, very simple. Next one. All these are 2025 PYQs. Exact questions. Set of real numbers includes which of the following? Real numbers. Sir, both rational and irrational comes under real numbers. We all know. That's your answer. That's your answer, sir. Next one, please, sir. Chalo, very quickly we'll solve. Which of these numbers neither rational nor integer? Rational भी नहीं है, integer भी नहीं है, sir. Sir, only number which is not rational here is root 2. 100% my answer. 100% my answer. Next one, please, sir. Which of the following statements is true for the whole numbers? They include fractions? No, sir. They include negative numbers? No, sir. Starts from 0 to right. They include 0 and positive integers? Absolutely, yes, sir. They start from 1? No. Natural number starts from 1, not whole numbers. Not whole numbers. Clear, everyone? Clear, everybody, sir? Simple. Next one, please, sir. Sir, what about this? What about this, sir? What is the smallest number that must be added to 2378 to make it a perfect square? Everyone, I'll give you 30 seconds here. I'll give you 30 seconds over here. Solve and tell me the answer. Solve and tell me the answer, everyone. What should be the answer for this question? What should be the answer for this question? Everyone. Again, it's like you need to know a little information. You need to know a little information in order to solve this. Sir, 2378, just right after that, there is a very famous square number. There is a very famous square number, sir. Can anyone tell me? So 2378, after that, there is something called 49 square, which is 2401, sir. Which is 2401. So 2378 to 2401, how much addition? Here 22, here 1. So it's like plus 23. Sir, it's a simple option A is the answer. Very, 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 very simple. But again, they have asked, I told you, they have migrated towards these questions last year. Which of the following is a non-zero number that belongs to every set? Whole number, integer, rational, real. Non-zero, it cannot be. Whole number meaning negative cannot be. This is irrational, sir. So only this is the number which belongs to all four of these sets. All four of these sets, sir. Clear, everyone? Clear, sir? Simple. Next one, please. Sir, again, this is a number formation question. What do we need to do? Sir, we need to square it, then subtract the twice of. So I just make an equation. Number is x. I'll square it, x square, and then subtract twice the number. Twice the number. The number is 80, sir. You see, there are multiple ways of solving this quadratic equation. Let me give you a very unique way. Sir, can I say I can take a x common from here? X into 2. And this 80 can I write? This is 10 into 8, my meaning sir 10 minus 2. Match it, no, sir. Left to right. Can I simply say, sir, acha, that means x must be 10, dekho. Because 10 into 10 minus 2 is this. So x is 10. Option number A is the answer. Option number A is your correct answer. Simple thing, sir. Simple thing. We are not doing anything that is rocket science. We are simply doing basic things. Sir, Again, you see, very similar to that question, one question that we had already done. This is what, sir? This is actually from this year only, from another shift. They've just changed the values and a little bit of the language. 15 plants are not included in the square formation. Square formation. Now, total number is this. So, again, I can say x square will be 3984 minus 15. This will be 15 meaning 70, 69. Now again, just use your little bit of your brain. So my answer is ending in 9. So it can be 43 or 63. These two are gone. So 40 square is 60, like 1600. It's too less, cannot be. So only possible answer over here is 63. Again, use the options to your advantage. So only possible answer is 63. Nothing else is possible even. Clear? Chalo, 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 chalo. Uh, Sir, this one please do. Again, number formation. If you subtract the square of a number from 4052, then multiply the result by 15, you get this. What is that number? What is that number, sir? Sir, after multiplication, you are getting this. So before multiplication number, can I say it will be 41340 by 15? Let's calculate this, sir. 15 2s are 30, 113. 7 is 105. 105 and 3 meaning 8. 84. 5 15s are 75. 90. 6 is this. 2756. So from 4052, I am getting this. Meaning how much I am subtracting? So we are subtracting this. So 27 to this 1300. And so 1296 if I'm not wrong. 1296, they're asking subtract square of a number. So 1296 is the square of that number. So number is what? The number will be, sir, square root of 1296. Again, this is 36, first of all. But again, if you don't know, let's say you don't know 36, this is the square root. Sir, 46 will be higher because 40 square itself is 1600. So it cannot be 1296. 20 square or 25 square is 625, it is too less. And 86 is kind of out of the park only. So only possible answer over here can be 36. Clear everyone? Clear, sir? Everybody clear? Very, 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 very simple stuff. Very, very simple stuff, sir. Next one, please. Achha. Let's move to that PPT. Right? Sir, what about this? What about this, sir? What about this, sir? Everybody. A number is such that if you square it and then subtract fifth time of the number, fifth time meaning 5 times, okay? The result is this. Sir, x square, then subtract fifth time of the number, meaning minus 5 times x is 150. So again, x into x minus 5. So this is 15 into 15 minus 5. Sir, x is 15, sir. Always work your brain on this side. It will help you a lot. What is the number? So 15 is the number. 15 itself is the correct number. Clear everyone, sir? Clear everybody? Is this getting 100% clear, sir? Is this getting 100% clear, sir? Perfect. Chalo, let's move on. Sir, let's do a couple of questions which are of fractions. It can be a mains question written, but again, it's not very difficult. It is not very difficult or something. So please solve this. I'll give you a minute's time. I'll give you a minute's time here. Answer, answer, answer. I need answers from everybody. Chalo, sir. Any answers? I got a few. The numerator of a fraction is 3 more than the denominator. Whenever you see this, numerator and denominator. Denominator is x, numerator is 3 more. Now, when 5 is added to the numerator and 2 is subtracted from the denominator, the fraction becomes 8 over 3, sir. So I'll get the value of x from here. So 8x minus 8 2s are 16 is equal to 3x, 8 3s are 24. 5x is 40, sir. X is 8. Right? Now what they're saying? Now they are saying when the original fraction is divided by this, the fraction is what? So original fraction is this, sir. So original fraction is 8 plus 3, 11 by x, meaning 8. It is divided by 5 by, meaning, sir, this is 11 by 2. Divided by this, meaning multiplied by 2 by 11. So you say, sir, 11, 11 gone. So the remaining value is 1 by 4. The remaining value is option number 2, 1 by 4, sir. Very, 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 very simple stuff, you see. Nothing that is very difficult about this. Nothing that is very difficult about this. Very simple stuff. Clear, sir? Clear, everyone? Sir, let's do this. Please do. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds here. For a number greater than 1, the difference between itself and its reciprocal is 20% of the sum of itself and reciprocal. Sir, then they are asking something. For a number greater than 1, the difference between itself and the reciprocal greater than 1, meaning the number will be greater than the reciprocal. Okay? Please understand, that's the reason they have given you this. Greater than 1. Because in that case, x will be greater than 1 by x. Right? So the difference this is 20%. 20% meaning, sir, 1/5. We all know this. Of the sum of the itself and the reciprocal. This is. So, sir, 5x minus 5 by x is equal to x plus 1 by x. 4x, 6 by x. X square equal to 6 by 4 or 3 by 2, sir. They're asking by how much percentage is the square of the number is less than its cube. Cube लेना पड़ेगा, sir. because we are only getting square. Calculation is a little tricky, sir. Square is this. This is 1.5. 144 is 12 square. So this is 150 almost, right? चलो करके ही देखते हैं, sir. So x cube na, think like this, everyone. This is 150 around, or rather 1500 around. Let's take 1500 by, sir, 3 zeros. No, let's take 150 only. In the calculation, how to do it easily, 1.50 gone, sir, by 100. 150 by 100, sir. So 150 square root is 12 point something, sir. Because 144 is 12, square root of that. By, sir, this is 10. Meaning this is 1.2 around. Around. So x cube will be 1.2 whole cube, which is 18 around, meaning 1.8 around it will be. It will be 1.8 around because 12 cube is 1728. So x cube will be 1.8. So they are asking 1.5 is how much percentage is the square of this number less than cube. So 1.5 is how much less than cube? 0.3 less out of 1.8 into 100. So this is 16%. 16.66% this is. So nearest answer only in that ballpark is 18. Only in that ballpark is 18. The calculation was little weird at the end. I had not checked. Calculation was a little weird by the end. Clear, everyone? So again, in that ballpark, there is only one option. But here, again, the value will be very far apart, or kind of a little far apart, because you see, I have done so much approximations here. Because if I had tried to do it normally, the calculation would have been very, very big. Right? I tried to avoid the calculations as much as possible. Sir, what about this next one? What about this, sir? Can you please explain from the second? Yeah, definitely. I can explain. Brother, you see what happened? They have told us this equation you have understood, brother. This equation is clear, brother. Shiva, can you? So from there, I just calculated this 5 I have taken to this side. So 5x and this. So after that, the next line, this I have taken this side, this I have taken this side. So 6 by x and this is 4x. So from there, 4x equal to 6 by x. So x square is equal to 6 by 4. So 6 by 4 meaning 3 by 2. But the problem is I have to find x cube as well. There the problem lies. So what I did, this is 1.5 almost, 1.5 meaning almost 150 by 100. So 12 square is 144. So I am taking almost, this is 12 only. 1.2 in this case, not 12, 1.2. So if it is 1.2, x cube will be what? X cube will be 1.8 almost, because this is greater than 1.2, slightly greater. So you see, 12 cube is 1728. So almost 1700 and something. So I'm taking 18 almost. So 1.8. Now 1.8 is what or 1.5 is what percentage less than 1.8? That is the question. So this is 0.3 less out of 1.8 into 100. I am getting the value in this ballpark, sir. Clear? Clear, Shiva? Perfect, brother. Perfect. Acha. Then we don't have any more time to solve other questions. So I'm giving you this as homework. Again, there are few extra questions here. I'll upload two PDFs as notes. So like both will be there. I'll merge the notes and upload. So that will then be all for today, brothers. Everyone, thank you so much. Again, I got 5 minutes late today because of the setup. The parallel streaming was not working. I don't know why. Last time around also something like this happened. Pata nahi. I have to buy a new laptop to get this sorted, I guess. So again, with that being said, thank you so much. I hope this was the class was fruitful. Again, it's a very light class today. Tomorrow also, I don't think it will be very hectic, but day after tomorrow onwards, we will kind of pick up the pace. I intentionally kept the class a little slow. Okay, but again, we will pick up the pace as we move along. You can ask the previous students, they will attest to the fact. Now, with that being said, thank you so much. Sir, you will upload the in this Oliveboard. It will be on like platform, brother. Under the class, you have the download PDF option, so you will get that. And I'll upload that for the YouTube audience as well. For those who have joined us on YouTube, I'll upload that as always. All my class PDFs you will find on YouTube. So YouTube may if I take some other class apart from the mock analysis you cannot like make notes of that. So otherwise it's always there. Yes, Adi, I'll merge it and then upload. It will take me a little time because I have to do a little stuff, but again I'll upload. Right? So thank you everyone for joining once again. I will again see you guys. I guess the previous batch at 3 o'clock and the new batch, your classes will not start till day after tomorrow. The advanced maths class. That time slot is 3 p.m. So I'll see you guys tomorrow only. Till then, please take care. And one request, if you have loved the class, please do consider rating the class before you guys leave. It hardly takes 10 seconds. So please, to the right of your screen, you will find an option to rate the session. And for the YouTube audience, if you have loved it, please do hit the like. And if you have any queries, any feedback, feel free to use the comment section for that. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you so much.